Lost in the land of YouTube. I'm working on it.
Bro started ascending. Both rose up into the air and then whoa.
Hmm. Oopsie. I think I confuddled the system. That's okay. Let us get this thing going. And while we're getting this going, I can dink around with the laptop. So everybody, yeah, how's everybody's Wednesday?
Why isn't it working?
So far, it's been a pretty decent day. Beautiful weather for middle of November. I think we had just short of 60 this afternoon. Just short of 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
This special amount of time. Besides, I do have to get off the game at 10.
That's not normal. Okay, we're still loading, so we're good. We're doing great. Things are happening.
I don't know.
Welcome. Thanks for joining.
Let's be as quick as you can without making it.
Just loading in and getting the YouTubings situated. Okay,
Yep.
I think I did it right this time. No way. Thank you, Majors Gaming. He's had to coach me on how to get my dashboard up and control panel up properly. All right. There's that. That. And turn on the steering wheel. All right. Not bad, not bad. So here we are. Still, it's April 1st now. So we've had some additions to. I'm sorry, I gotta make an adjustment here real quick. Just gotta remember how and where. There we go. So, 1st of April, about halfway through the day. With the new crop type, Walter has decided that we need to put onions in the rotation. So we have added onions, and I'm just going to walk in a circle apparently. Let's go ahead and grab this because we got pallets to move anyway. So, and we gotta go check on the production. See if we got anything ready to go. Oh, hello, Farmer Donkey. I'm doing alright. Yourself? Unseasonably warm temperatures for the middle of November. I'll take it, I guess. Oh, somebody's gonna get... Oh, I know what it is. He's not in trouble. He's just got his timer going off to finish his supper. Alright. Ah, very nice. They say it's good to get out and get exercise. I can't disagree with them, but I also can't say that I'm that good at participating. I think my pallets are gonna go wonky. Can never get the camera angle correct, third person, without always having to adjust it, so. They will do that. They tend to be rather rambunctious. All mine are too old to want to care about what Dad's doing. They've got their own lives or got their own friends. By the time I get home, little guy's wrapped up with his pals in the gaming. So, 3 miles a day. That will definitely keep you healthy.
Alright, I'm checked. Alright, so you want to press start game. Alright. Alright. Sandbox. Alright. Follow me.
We're not going to do a bunch of pal work, even though I could.
No,
I do need to get.
3 seconds before the hard window closes.
I might be lying to you. We might have to do
Okay,
some
now we have to wait another 20.
pallet work. Mostly it's going to be I got to get fields planted and show off what Walter has demanded me doing. He wants to expand his operations even further. Well, that's good stuff, Donkey.
Alright.
Set him up now, and I always want to do it. It's a good plan.
Alright, but like prepare to witness this.
Alright, so here at the market. Oh, I missed the trigger a little bit. How's my audio, Donkey? Are we sounding good on everybody else's side there?
I don't know how I think you would have to force to not be fast. Keep up here.
Alright. Perfect, thank you, sir. So Walter decided that he wants to make dairy products and chocolate. So we've added a sugar beet grinder and the small sugar mill and the small dairy so that he can sell fresh farm-made products made in-house right here at the little market. Also, I don't know if people have been paying attention or if they've seen it, so we're going to give an update to the little petting zoo. We got a Fluffy, and we have to change our chicken coop because of something with the mod that wasn't working well. The pastures refresh every time you reload the game in that fenceless pastures mod, and so the areas that I had painted over here, every time you reload the game, it was the long, scraggly, dead meadow grass that I couldn't get past it. Walter's added an attraction for the kids. So now we have yes, the Fluffy. Now we have a boat and a tractor. I mean, the tractor was there. And I have yet to break into the new, in the Highlands pack, they have new flower decorations. So I'm going to expand his flower corner here this year as well. Get to work, Walter. Alright, so let's check our eggs real quick while we're here. What's up, Duke? What's up, Donkey? I didn't even... Okay. I was talking to Donkey the whole time and thinking it was Duke.
Alright, you're
My good golly. Sorry, gentlemen.
take your time.
Okay, eggs are coming in nicely. And we had to put up some signage and make a new road for this production. Things are kind of a mess because I was doing some final touches on it last night to make sure it ran. Yes, there are new flowers in that pack, and they actually have yeah, exactly. One little sprint to for breakfast and they'll be depleted. Yeah, so landscaping and decoration. I'm only gonna spend like a minute on this unless I find them quickly. There, look, haha. So yeah, you got new pots and planters, and so base game didn't have any flowers in them. I was like, this makes no darn sense. They give you like right here, this goose. I don't know if you can see it, or swan, in this pot right next to the house. Neither one has flowers in it, and that's what base game they gave you for decoration. And they give you the empty flower stand. Like, that makes zero sense.
I didn't know how many we were doing.
But here we have, no, don't sell that. Let's see if we can force it to make it look at it closer. There we go. We can run it right up in the middle of the screen. So you got whatever's in there. Kind of looks like a hosta. I don't know. I don't know my flowers that well. So don't judge me on that. So you got that. Pot of what, petunias?
I wonder what happens if I can't blue eyes zombie. Maybe blue eyes zombie. Now he doesn't have to be blue eyes zombie.
And that. This almost looks like an herb box. Fresh herbs. So yeah, there's quite a few new decorations with the Highlands pack. This whole section for sure. Still, those are Highland pack decorations. And yeah. So yeah. Alright, where was I going? Okay, that's our new road to service over here at the production. Decided that I did not want to be trying to come through the whole thing. I needed a back route. So built that. Let's go get some more pallets. We'll go the long way. And if you guys prefer third person, let me know so you can see the surroundings better. And I will work harder at not crashing into things. Like I said, I parked things willy-nilly. I kind of ran late last night doing other things. Welcome, Grave. Thanks for stopping in. FS25, Riverbend, and Walters, and my whole situation.
Yep.
And my Swiss Army knife of a tractor. Ivy, hello. You just missed me showing off the new flower decorations for the Highland pack. Oh. I need to focus on my forks and not my talking. At least I don't feel bad about crashing into things. Hello, why not? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you. My goodness, it's a busy night tonight. Um, well, no.
Maybe I just found it unrealistic.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be really slick and just
There's all kinds of things.
slide through there, and that did not work in my favor. Yeah, just give me just a moment here, Ivy. Did you just get in, or did you catch any of the Walters area?
As long as the NPCs are
Okay,
fun.
not a problem. I gotta remember where I'm going. Oh, yeah. Ooh, oh snap. I'm getting the big screen.
I found fight in the war. I wanted to fight in the war.
Right? It's like I summoned you. It's like I summoned her. Alright, so, first things first, we'll show you the new mods, or they're not mods, they're part of the DLC. And we'll have to jam them up against the building so you can see them well. New flower pots. New bushel basket with flowers in them. Big planter box. Kind of looks like it's got some herbs or something in there, and the flowers. And then that big. And that's all the new flowers. But at least they have flowers in them now, unlike the base game pots. All right, so here's your big grandiose tour, Ivy. This is Walter's new obsession, passion thing. We got a little bit of a petting zoo thing going on here with some free-range chickens. We got some Holsteins and a Fluffy. So we'll hop in here and go look at Fluffy baby. I had to have a Fluffy on, but I don't know if I'm gonna actually take on a full load of those. I don't have any brown Swiss yet, and I think I'm gonna phase my Holsteins out and actually get more brown Swiss. But this is a neat little mod. Unfortunately, it doesn't move the cows into the pen, so it's kind of broken, kind of not. The immersion is quickly removed once you. I'm gonna show Fluffy one more time then. Boom, boom. Look at that, and a dick. Fluffy. Alright. Back to. We're gonna go clockwise around here. Oh my goodness, 7 people. Hello. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Walter decided that he wants to be. Oh yeah, gonna be big boy. Wants to have fresh dairy products made in-house, dairy and chocolate. So we've got sugar beet grinder, sugar mill, and the small dairy. The sugar mill and the dairy are both base game, and this is a mod. It can hold up to, there's two different styles. One can hold 10,000 and one can hold 50,000. And I chose the 50,000 just in case I wanted to get froggy and do a bolt grinding and not worry about it. Okay, so here is the retired Massey. I swear I keep moving this tractor to get away from these lights, and it keeps moving back. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, folks. I was going to sell that, and Walter says, why don't you bring that up here and park it? Okay. Got a boat. I got some sunflowers. Well, he made me... It's kind of a love-hate relationship with Walter, and he's kind of got me hooked, and we've made a deal that I do all this stuff for him, and he kind of stays out of the major part of the farming. Yeah, it's all the whole family experience. Walter's decided he wants to be better than the sunflower place up the hill, so he's making the moves for that. Got to have the bale with the sunflower. Got to have confinement for the people so I don't squish them while I'm doing my things. So we put in this fence here. Kind of gussied up the place a little bit. I think I'm going to make a, we get enough old style tractors, I think I may make a tractor collection in Walter's barn and make that part of the attraction. I want to fist fight Walter too. And originally I shoved him in his shed, and then I got to thinking about it, and I made him grill master Walter. Got his water back here. He's got cooler with the meat in it. Got the radio for tunes. It looks really good at night. So Ivy, you might want to scroll through old videos. I have some shorter videos that are nighttime that show this place all lit up, because I've got lights all over this place. We got the little ones there. We got ones on poles. Walter's even got a light in his tent. Yeah, I was just sitting here one night. I'm like, you know what? Instead of hiding him in a shed, I just did it to be, because I wanted to fist fight him like Reaper. It was creepy with always watching. And then I decided, why don't I make something of this and play it up? So yeah, this is Walter's new passion. It's been revised, I think, 5 times now. Oh. Poor Ross. I don't know what Giants has done to you, boy, but... Just like me, doing it the hard way. Well, thank you, Ivy, thank you. I really appreciate it. I've spent way too many hours thinking of ways to... And I can't take all the credit. I have my farm assistant back there in the background. Anytime I add something or change something before I save it, I always check with him. Hello, McGarrett. And if you pay attention, all of the NPCs watch you, no matter where you are on the map. So say you're down And let's just go to the map here. Say you're all the way down here at 90, right? And you go into the landscaping mode. Every NPC will be looking, was it southwest? Every NPC will be looking in the direction that you're standing. Yes, I took the time to scan through all of the NPCs and see them staring in the direction that I was. Super creepy.
We'll just keep them there, I guess.
I try to put it out of my mind, Grave. I really do. What works on multiplayer? Yes, Duke. But we already knew that. And Saturday we're watching T2. We popped the little guy's Terminator shell last Saturday, and we watched T1. And we've got the disc with all 6 Terminator movies on it. But Paramount has like the first 3 streaming, so I would say it would follow the host. I've not tried it, but that would be my gut. It'll follow host and it doesn't care about the others. Yeah. I like what was it? 3 had the lady one with the crane. Some of the stuff I liked, some of the action parts in that back when it first came out. We laughed so hard at some of the CGI stuff on T1. It was just so horrible. But then you got to remember it came out in 84, so yeah. Go back and watch 1 and see how horrible the Terminator towards the end there, especially where he's rotted out and trying to chase him through the factory there. I don't watch too much TV. I spend all of my time either at work or working the farm. All right, Donkey. Well, I appreciate you stopping in, checking things out, saying hi. Now, go feed the kids. I'm gonna go see if I have any bagged onion. That was the other part of that's the other part of the expansion. He wants us to be able to sell our own bagged onions. Oh, I guess I also added root crop storage. I've been busy. I just don't remember everything all the time. All right, so let's go. Hey, Donkey, I'm gonna go into landscaping because I'm lazy, and nobody wants me to run around. It's right there, waiting for you. Take care, donkey. I did take a couple thousand liters out for the cows, but it's easily replenished. So it's sitting right there. Come get it. All right, so here we are. I think I'm gonna have to move. I tried to design it. I wanted to put this back further. Putting it back further was gonna make it a lot harder to get the semi through for the discharge pipe on the root crop storage. And as you can tell, I like to try to keep things flowing, at least in some sense.
Do you really think I care about the fairness when AI? I just want to see him die.
Sorry, I went into listening mode to what was happening behind me. But yeah, I might end up moving my semi-trailers back here to store them. I haven't decided yet. But I didn't feel good about what we were presented for the onion bagger because it is just this unit. There's no shelter. And it just so happens that I found I believe it's a 6x20 shed that works absolutely beautifully. I haven't finished decorating on it yet, but I did install some lights. There we go. I tend to be very quiet, so this is a huge leap for me to even be talking this much. But he is definitely very passionate about his opinions, and I love him for it. Yeah, we installed some lights. Those are on timers, so when it gets dark, I tried to color match. That's one of the reasons, besides the fact that it looked like it would work perfect. You can change the entire shell of it when you customize. You can use your saved colors, and also when you put it up, there's 3 different colors of steel work: dark gray, gray, and red. So I thought that was pretty neat, and I couldn't be happier with the way it sits and fits. I'm hoping that when the onion bags come out, the pallets come out, they'll be, the spawn box was like here, I think, here to here. So as long as I don't let them get out of hand, it shouldn't be too difficult to get in and get them. Shouldn't be too hard, and maybe we'll have a pallet of bagged onions before the end of the stream. And I need to I need to make some more. I either need to go get some wood chips out of the sawmill, or I need to get some more straw pellets made. In case you were wondering what's hiding in here, it's a straw pellet heat plant. And again, I don't like the open hopper, and they don't give you the option to close the hopper. So then I got to build a shed around it. I don't know, is it obvious yet that I played a lot of Fallout in the past? Alright, what do I got to do with this? I think I'm done with the fork truck. Let's go over and check. Let's check
And a bacon.
our pallets. I don't know where that bump came from in the whole works, but it's just going to live there. Alright, we got all of our pallets picked up. We got those sold off. So yeah, I think we can park this for now. And in the interest of time, I'm going to do... I don't know. I haven't played in years, but Fallout 3 was one of the longest played games I had in PlayStation history. I absolutely I dinked around a lot with that game. All right, focus. Woo-doo-doo-doo. All right, we need tractor. We need, I think the part that I want over there, the hitch is over there, I think. We're going to find out. So we're going to do a little dirty, unrealistic fast farming. And I think you can get it in, I don't even, it's not even a think. I know you can get it. It's in my game catalog. I have the highest level, highest level of the PlayStation Plus, and I can stream it.
The zombies have been
So I don't even have to, you don't download it, you just play it from streaming. And I have my old save file still, so. Mm-hmm.
My God, this dude was just screaming for their life.
Do my doubles fit through here? I think so. Ivy, did you ever see the hog confinement? I guess that goes to whole chat as to whether or not you've seen the hog confinement. This is also where I did that fishing in the farm build reel. Or not reel, short. So let's go. Oop. If you go right here, it's picky, but it'll do it. Okay, I'm going to give it 3 more chances, and then we're going to walk away from it. Okay. I said I'd walk away, and I'm going to. The short is the proof that you can actually... Yeah, this is what that short was, is I was fishing out of this puddle. Let's try this one. It's absolutely a depth thing. There's a minimum depth, and you got to hit right in the sweet spot of everything. I have no rhyme or reason for it. I just know I can do it. Or I could. It says I missed the water. There we go. So yeah, I'm fishing for brown trout in the hog confinement. Oh, that piglet's hauling. Whee! It takes a minute. There's not very many brown trouts. Oh, what's it? Oh, I missed it. I looked at chat and I missed it. Duke, that's your fault. Yeah, exactly. If the water's deep enough, there's got to be a fish. I don't know how to oh, maybe if you just put the fishing pole away, it'll cancel out. Oh, there we go. Hello, hello, and thanks for joining. Don't be shy, say hi. Let us know how your Wednesday was. Or Thursday if you're in Australia, whatever. There we go. Caught a trout in my hog confinement. Oh, we got tires, we got tubes, we got grass, we got muck. Flat, greasy, nondescript hog confinement ground. A big trout. Yeah, buddy. The big brown trout. Little guy says, really? You're fishing in hog shit? You got a point there, bud. So I should have my quick coupler hitch over here, but I'm not seeing it. I tried to use it on something and it didn't work, and I can't remember where I left the tool. Does that make sense? Good. I'm glad. I know I can't be the only one. We're going to take a quick little cruise around here. Thank you, sir. I got, and I'm kind of ashamed of what's happening here with my stuff because I do have it kind of spread out. But like I said, last night I was on the game till like 11 and just didn't feel like putting stuff away. So, let's see. But yeah, it took 3 hours to decide and then move everything. Oh, I got wool and milk to deal with. So what did I do with me hitch? So if you guys see a red hitch laying around as I drive past things, oh, there it is right there.
Oh God.
There's my fuel island, Duke.
Which one is this? How did I just die? I just died somehow.
These tanks have kind of a, when you got them side by side, it's hard to get separate fuel triggers. So one tank is always a lot fuller than the other. Like this, one's got 3,000 liters of fuel in it, and the other one's got 730. Just because I go with the first trigger I get, I built it more for aesthetics than actual ease of operation. And so sometimes you can't quite get the one, but you can get at least one. Oh, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I think we need a new server.
And it won't let me jump tanks. So, but if you come back over here, no, without driving through the shed, sometimes you can get the other fuel barrel trigger. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It looks good, and that's what matters. Top up. So yeah, I built all this with the curb pack, and then I used the bar protection. We got a barrel of oil. We got some jugs of oil and hydraulic fluids. And then I have a tendency to crash my trailers through the side of the building. So we put all these bumpers along here to keep that from happening. And the tools that I keep over here, like this cultivator, are too tall for the short ones. So we went ahead and went every other with tall ones so that we don't go through the side of the building anymore. Yes, I know. But I would rather somebody say fuel than gas when they're talking about their diesel. And Mr. Raximilius likes to say gas a lot when he's putting diesel in. But yeah, I think 2 barrels there, and even just diesel fuel. Taxman's got to get his if you're going to drive it on the road, so you better have the green and the red. And you better not have the red in your truck, or Uncle Sam's going to cry and fine you and all kinds of other things. I've heard stories where they took the trucks. So, hi, Grave. Guy got caught running red fuel in his semis, and they took the trucks and destroyed them, along with fining the ever-living snot out of him. Alright, so for tonight's bit of We Ain't Got Time for That, we are going to change our seed to, wait for it, we are going to change our seed to, oh my goodness, the list is long. Sir, can you get through that bag a little bit quieter?
Sorry.
Thank you. We're going to go plant some poplar with this nice Kins planter. Oh yeah, you get it up in the filters and it's a whole other thing. Then it's a whole fuel system flush. Blah, blah, blah. Bleh. But if you have 66%, I think it's 66% green fuel in the tank, it finally is enough to dilute out the red. Don't take that as gospel, though. American Truck Simulator. I'm sure it's easy to get carried away, especially if you're focused on what you're doing. Alright, so over here on little old field 10, oh nice, it's like a whole pile of treasures again. Did I plant something over here? This looks oddly, needs rolling. No, that's good. Okay, I just cultivated, I guess, shallow cultivation. Alright, so we're gonna open this bad boy up. They really gotta be. I gotta think that they're really looking for things to nitpick if they dip your tank or somebody snitched you. No, fine is $10,000. The last I knew. I'm sure it's probably higher now. Did they at least get to keep the truck? Well, that's good at least. Now, I believe I might be wrong. Oh, I am wrong. We're gonna have to back up and do that again. Oh, yeah. Fines aren't that little anymore. The fines are not that little anymore. Yeah. There we go. I like to overcomplicate my things. Well, then he saved that much in taxes. He'd be alright. Just give him something to grumble about. So this mod also has a invisible roller on it. So you plant and roll. And you're probably not going to see it on this field because it's so dang tiny. But with the with this red piece, not only does it help you with your turn radius by moving the hitch point, it also unlocks the work speed. So here we go, planting poplar at 23 miles an hour with steering assist. Hey, I warned you, this was going to be the unrealistic bit right here. Ain't nobody got time to mess with that little tree planter to put one row at a time of poplar in. Oh, God bless it. Get on the right thing. This is where I miss my side panel the most. Is in 19 with the side panel. Hey, look, we need wood chips, and I'm not sitting here, and I don't. Oh, train, right? Thomas, we have work for you. Oh, I didn't get the rocks out of here. Diesel in the petrol car. No. You will not regret it. I don't know what your other, if you have other game setups or whatever, but
What happened to the old
I
man?
will not give up my steering wheel
Why?
for this game. It is, I mean, currently I'm on the controller because I gotta hit so many buttons, but the steering wheel just adds so much for this and SnowRunner.
Sir, the wizards are limited.
But look at that turning radius. Beautiful. Oh, I gotta cycle through again. There we go. You gotta put the roller down and the planter, and you gotta switch tools to do it. Be really nice if it was combined controls on some of this stuff. So there we go. We planted some poplar. Alright, we're gonna fold the cedar, and we're gonna switch tools, and we're gonna fold the roller. What, oh, to your PC, and it's not working right. Um, no, force feedback doesn't work at all on Farm Sim. Not for me, because not on PS5. That's got set tension, and that's all you get. And I think that's universal through all all platforms. Oh, we gotta get over here and get some weeds down on these onions. We also planted. We bought some land too. We bought field 8 and got it planted all in onions. So we need to check on those and do whatever that needs. And run the
The, the wizard heals.
probably just run the hoe on it, because that's what I have. I don't know if I have the actual weeder. But then we can also get some goat's milk over to the dairy production, and I'm sure I've got, oh, that reminds me. I do have a tank at the shop that I need to go pick up that I'm going to use to transport my milk from the cow barn.
I wonder what happens if I inject it full.
Look at that.
Oh my god, you can use the syringes to resurrect him as a mutant.
I think I'm going to have to expand out of here. I'm catching some frame rate issues,
Go
but
to
it's because
first
I have
person.
so much
Go
stuff
to first person.
stuffed in this area.
Yeah, just did it.
And that usually causes issues on PlayStation in my past experience. Right? So much stuff stuffed. Stuffed. Pretty soon my brain will be acting like the game and just have stuttering and lag, and that might even blue screen. Come on, a little bit more right there. Beautiful. Alright, now the fun part is getting the right tool to drop. Nailed it. No, go forward. Thank you. Let's grab. I don't know if I have lag or slow processing. It all ends up the same though. I'll listen to something you said and look you dead in the eye 35 seconds later and go, "What were you talking about?"
Let the runner grade my.
Kind of like I shouldn't have tried coming through here. Let's go. Let's move you up and out of the way. Let's move you up and out of the way. Watch out, Ross. Oh, don't circle back, nerd. Be nice if it actually responded to the horn. Yeah, buddy. 300 horses right there. I spent the extra money and got her beefed up. Okay, food's good, health's good. The slurry. Oh, we can haul a load of slurry. Take that up to. Take that. My gas pedal sticks. Don't judge. Oh. Hello, David. I gotta see if my free tractor's still on the map. So after the last update, I have free use, or had. I don't know if it's still around, because I don't remember what field I sent it to on the last contract. Oh, there it is, right there. I have a free use tractor. Mm-hmm. Shaking your hand across the internet, sir. Me too. So yeah, I got a free tractor and a hoe that are rented by me, but no, they don't show up in my goodies list. So I don't know what the situation is.
Alright, what map are you on?
Get on the thing. There we go.
Battle Bridge?
So Mercedes, LMNOP, Mercedes, not in here.
What? What?
So I just keep using it until the game takes it away. And the maintenance never goes down. It never needs fixing, so it's beautiful. Let's get the AI sent over to David's field. We accept that contract.
Was it the experimentist?
And then we are going to go into this and this.
It might have been the experimentist that did it.
Boop. Now, where was I? I was here. They sound like they're healthy. Let's do our water top up. Start the engine. Dispense and fill. And it should just go. Yep. Unattended filling. Beautiful. Watch out, Ross. Dadgummit. Don't let me forget the wool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a run. I'm gonna have to make a load because I know the cooperage needs stuff, and I know my storage is filling up. It's easy to forget about it though because I have it automated. I have this completely automated and hidden. Inside this unimpressive shed is a bale and pallet storage. So when the stuff comes out of the sawmill, plops down here on the ground and goes directly into, it doesn't even hit the ground, it just goes directly into storage. So right now we've got, stuck and stabbed. That's right. I used big brain energy and I sent my planks over to this cooperage. Okay, so it's happy. I don't have to haul anything over there. But in the same note, oh my good golly gosh. All right. On the same note, I have at least 7 pallets of barrels, 8 pallets of bathtubs, 8 pallets of buckets, and 9,000 liters of wood chips. Just hanging out over there. I should probably do something about that. But yeah, and I actually have this complete build in a video. It's fixing a slightly expensive mistake. I tried I didn't test thoroughly enough pallet storage, and it did not work well. So I had to actually bite the bullet. I lost product because I had to sell the bale storage, the pallet storage with pallets of long plank and beam on it because I couldn't get them out of storage. I could get the short planks, but I couldn't get the long stuff out because the spawn area wasn't big enough to get it out of the rack. But yeah, that's that is in the files in my channel. So if you want to see more about that situation, you want to see the whole what happened there, check that out. Where am I going? What am I doing? Why am I here? Oh yeah, the tractor's over here, isn't it? I can't see my map because of the laptop. Hello, ladies. Yes, moo indeed. What was I doing? Hello?
multi-millions off
Did
of
I
one
fast
game.
travel there? Oh my. Yeah, I must have. All right, let's. I was over here close to it. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Okay. Hi. Breathe. Think. Do. Breathe, think, do. So, haha. All right. We're going weeding. And I took the long way. Got all excited about my thing there, my automated storage, and oh, all right. So let's check fertilization real quick. Fertilize 100%, and onions. Let's get this done. Let's get this. No, skip lines. No. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Nope, not fold, lower. Are we doing the thing? We're not
I'm
doing the
gonna
thing.
kill a customer and gain a
Why aren't we
city.
doing the thing? I didn't lower it. Why didn't I lower it? Oh, because I hit the wrong button. Okay. I swear, I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Oh, trees.
Alright, come on.
I'm a
Beans!
professional. The professional that missed a little spot while planting. Oops. Too late to worry about it now.
Behold, fresh meat. Oh, didn't get to the ornament.
Yeah. Well, if you want to see what I've done to myself, scroll through. I'm pretty sure I posted a picture in my community on YouTube of what I've done to myself as far as controls and what my gaming setup actually looks like. But the way I'm going to take it is it's realistic. Me hitting the wrong button because all the newfangled controls. Realistic or relatable, whichever. Still going to call it a win.
I'm using like the last single bit, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we got, there was some on the grill, but, it burned. I'll just put it on the floor.
Oh, I almost forgot the big news too. Um, on Friday, if Amazon does what Amazon's supposed to do and everything gets here, should be getting another copy of FS25 And Friday, potentially, the wife is going to. She's finally conceded to try again with Farming Sim, and we're probably gonna stream Friday night with her in the chat and in the farm, trying to learn Farm Sim. I'm gonna try to keep it simple for her. I don't want to scare her off the first night. She tried once before in. Oh, I know it's. Ugh. She tried once before in 19, and it's kind of relatable to the subject. That subject too. She's never been a gamer, and so
Yay!
trying to do the controls and all that other stuff. In 19, I was a little bit. I wasn't as refined as far as building my farm. I just 19 without seasons and was just flipping field, run it, harvest it, cultivate it, plant it back, quick as I could. And so I was kind of, I don't know. My play style was different, and so it might have been a little bit more pressure than she
I think
needed at the
will be
time
very
for it.
happy.
But she's giving it a shot. She's coming in. She's going to try it,
Well,
and we're going to
if
do it
you
live.
don't cook it, then it's going to be fresh.
That's a very happy boy. Very happy. I hope so too, Ivy. I'm hoping that the different play style that I've taken to now suits her better for learning and relaxing and getting into it. I'll let her know. If nothing else, Ivy will let you beat around on the go-kart track. We gotta think up a gamer tag for her. She doesn't like the one she's got. I've made some suggestions, and she's like, "It's." She she says, "Oh, just run your farm," and she says that's gonna be the stress is gonna be funny. So as long as she's not getting overwhelmed, and like I said, I'm gonna try to keep it calm and
Arnold,
just as distracted as I
this
do.
door is open.
I'm gonna write those down and run them past her. I suggested Fafo's hag, but she didn't like that. Alright, let's see here. Chat is not keeping up. There we go.
A wealthy man. Wealthy man.
She probably won't go for the Fafo girl, though. We are above the age where that
I have been told.
applies, if that makes sense. Lady Fafo.
I'm already getting a
That's a
boner.
good one. Well, what's happening, Joe? What do you know, buddy?
Hey, youngster.
I should have, in all rights, I should have, if I was going to be do the role play stuff, I really should have put the farm up for sale and started a new map, because by all rights I died the other night. Pesky trains.
Oh my god. Prepare to see how much I flipped got.
So Joe, you want to bring your harvester over here in a little at the end of season so we can get these onions out cheaper and easier?
Ricky.
Because that'd be awesome.
Alright. I'll get double double patty man. Actually, let me make sure double patty man ain't like again.
Well, I mean, if you start the trip now, you might make it before I need to harvest them.
Fresh tip. I still like it. Fresh meat. No, it is indeed.
I'm still waiting on Donkey to come pick up his dang hay pellets. Yeah, I'm a little, and especially after the incident on Major's farming live stream with the carrots, I am extremely nervous about dumping crop on the ground to pick up again.
Maybe.
All right, so that's done. We gotta get that worker working.
Let's wait until
So let's go back to the map real quick and
because we can't give him cooked meat. We gotta give him fresh meat.
click it, create job, and field work go.
That also come in here so that you are the customers.
Who was it that had, was it Rex? Was going to make rental properties on 86? I think that's who was doing that. There's little houses you can build. You've been sick all day. Numbit. That ain't no good.
We got 5 hours.
That ain't no good. I'd say thoughts and prayers, but that ain't gonna get the snot to stop running out of your nose, so. Get you some chicken noodle soup and some rest.
My God, we just get customer. Nah, just put it on the grill.
Yeah, that was there.
Wealthy person.
I think they're in Roblox.
Let me check what he wants. Oh, plain
Oh
farm
no,
rice,
that's.
meat, cheese, lettuce, tomato, top bun.
Hey, Bubby.
Yeah.
Tell chat what you're playing.
Burgers.
Burgers?
Yes. Basically, burger game.
Is that just a standalone game or is that in something else?
Roblox.
Okay. It is a burgers game inside of Roblox. So they're making burgers to order, hot and fresh.
Well, also making our turning the customers into burgers.
Oh.
Yeah, we take the customers and we put them in the grinder and boom, burger.
Well, that seems very Jeffrey Dahmer of you. We might have to have a discussion in a meeting with Jesus.
I'll just feed him this. He'll be fine.
Okay.
Spatula out.
We need to
There's just two of them.
we need to
Take them out.
check
Concuss them.
this
They're
field
running
over
this
here and get it cultivated. And we need to check our
Yep.
feed levels for our cows. Let's just drive over here real quick. I'm over here checking my field levels like I'm doing precision farming, but I'm not doing precision farming. Let's see here. I want to plant. Oh, give me the calendar, silly boy.
Yep.
Oh, what do I want to plant on here? I'm thinking beans.
I got a pack of 12.
I thought, well, yeah, I guess we are in April now, aren't we? Oh,
But now one of those customers come in here, bang, bang, bang.
so question for the chat. I think I already know the answer, but
Right, you can
precision
choose that.
farming
I'll do
and
the. Oh wait.
soybeans don't require
I'll do this in
fertilizer
my
or
order.
nitrogen because essentially they make their own or, add to the field, if I understand it correctly. So the lower your nitrogen level, blah, 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 the better. But not running the precision farming, the game still wants you to have 2 stages of fertilization on the field, don't they?
I got this. Don't worry.
Well, whatever it is, Joe, I sure hope that, in all seriousness, I hope that it clears up
Yes, sir.
and
Da.
gets better soon. Okay, well, I don't want to give my soybeans 2 rounds of fertilizer. Not that it's going to cost me anything.
Thing is for.
You going to bed, lady? No? Okay, so we got a couple of names that have been tossed out for you to think about.
Yeah.
Lady Fafo
Oh, I
and
kind of like that one.
Fafo Girl. And I swear there was another one that went through the chat, but I couldn't find it in the laptop.
I like that one.
You like Lady Fafo? Okay. It looks like we're leaning towards Ivy's suggestion of Lady Fafo. And Ivy says that if farming's too stressful, you can come over to her server and just run go-karts around her track.
Okay.
All right, so decisions. Let's see what we got cooking up here real quick. We're not going to sit idle for too long. Look at you cheesing, Ivy. All right, let's check what our supplies are here.
Do we have any meat? I don't think. Put your hands in the air.
Yeah, I do have.
Target eliminated.
Oh, I do. I have plenty of manure
Big
and
order
slurry,
customer.
but I also have 42,000
Oh my god! Kill everyone in the store.
liters of solid fertilizer just hanging
Kill
out.
everyone in the store.
I also have a sprayer, and I think, yeah, I got a sprayer, and I think I have liquid laying around, but that costs me money.
Oh my.
Or I have to buy a spreader for. I've got a tanker for slurry, but I don't have a spreader
How? Oh god.
for manure
Peace.
or slurry.
What's my next? Peace.
So what I could do though is I could wait until
They're over.
May
Cheese. Cheese. More meat.
to plant my soybeans, because
No, whatever.
if I do
They make
oilseed
yummy butter,
radish
so it's still good.
right now, then in May it will sprout up,
I need more meat.
and I can cultivate it
It
in
doesn't matter.
and plant my beans. I'll be a month back,
On my plate.
but
Fresh meat. We can just.
I think that'll be all
We can
right.
just get away with it and say that's the special.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think. So we're gonna grab, since I got called cheater on
Okay, I got this guy's.
my other planting, we're gonna do it slow and painful.
He still loves it. Zach,
We'll do it slow and painful and legitimately.
this guy looks rich and he wants a nothing burger. He's a gold customer.
If I can help it, I want to keep my slurry and manure for the production chains for digestate, because then not only do I make earnings off of the slurry and manure, I also get the byproduct of digestate.
Which means lots of money. It still fucking says it. No, not that.
That is the nice thing on this map,
No.
Duke, is
We might lose all
I
our
have
money, though.
learned not to be.
Let's say it's Villanova.
I can be serious, but I learned ways to get around being worried about. I won't pinch myself like that. That it's life is hard enough, so I try to play realistically with grace, if that makes sense. I make sure that I'm never suffering, because life is, there's enough suffering in a 60-hour work week that I don't want to come home to what's supposed to relax me and then stress and strain. So this here herbicide seed production, this is the secret on the hill. This thing is got a ridiculous speed for production. I kind of feel like it's realistic. I don't think the game's productions are anywhere near realistic, because everything is so slow in the game. Real world productions are fast. You're trying to get out as much as you can, as fast as you can. And this herbicide seed production is it's kind of ridiculous. But I've got herbicide, and I've got money locks.
This is some dead rounds right It's the
uh, oh, I make things hard enough on myself. I don't need hard economy to help me.
Now we have new tools to harvest fresh meat.
I try not to make mistakes, but at the same time, I'm not going to worry about $10,000 or, well, okay, I will, but yeah, why is that, Duke? Why? It's supposed to be fun, or is suffering fun? I don't know. Some people really enjoy it, and I like working for it, but I also like the idea that's why that production's the dirty secret on the hill. I just feed it and keep it stocked and draw out of it once in a while if I need to. Um, yeah, I lost my chain of thought. There's that train again. All right, let's go right here, drop it, GPS it. Oh, it helps if I turn on the blower. I mean, there is something to the theory of the game, of that style of gameplay, and I appreciate a person that puts themselves through that. And I've thought about doing it, and then I'm like, no, because I want to be able to just, if I need something, I want to be able to buy it. If I screw up, I don't want to lose my mind over it. Okay. Still haven't fixed the rendering of ground status, have they? So we're just going to keep looking forward. If you keep looking forward, you don't see the trash behind. Yeah. Well, they're not making it any easier on the small farmer, are they? I catch, what's his name? Ryan Kelly. He's on Facebook, and he posts about small farmers in Wisconsin and the difference between small farms and the mega operations. And it really puts some thought in your mind. And there's another fellow up in Wisconsin, Tristan, but I can't remember his last name. But he's a little dairy operation, one man show, and makes his own feed and showing his chopper and his picker and all this other stuff, and good information, good thought invoking posts. Yep, right on. He's got way too much green iron for me, but the rest of it makes sense. But that's just unfortunately, I don't have any real world farm experience. I mean, I drive by this stuff every day. If I could afford to get into it and try to make it go, nice. I'm going to look that up at some point. If I could afford to get into it, and I'd like to do like a regenerative farming type operation, just a little small scale. But there's so many mega farms around here. The price of land alone would knock a fella right into the dirt. I don't know how anybody thinks it. I don't know how anybody fresh is getting started in it. And I think that's the big problem is all the mega farms just keep buying all the land. And unfortunately, I play farm sim like a mega farm. Maybe I need to delete my save. Crap. The revelations and realizations of a live stream. I do have to say, so far in 25, I don't know that I'm treating it quite the same as I have in past. Like in 22, I owned all but two or three of the fields, and had massive fields. But I try to do crop rotation around here. Crops are boring. It's corn or soybeans, row crop stuff. Once in a while, you'll see a field of wheat, but that's really it. Mm-hmm. Because that's where all the, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's where all the special interest in money is. Hopefully we hit all of this on this cattywampus pass. Yeah, good enough. Mm-hmm. And that's the biggest load of bullshit ever. It's the one thing I've never understood from my side of the fence of not being in the industry is how it makes any sense. Grain prices are horrible. Grain prices are dropping. Let's plant more so the market has more saturated so that we drive the prices lower? We ain't making any money, so you're making more of the product that they don't want to give you money for. Basic economics, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It is no bueno. I hate it too. I specifically find the gas stations around here that just sell straight gas, regular old dino juice, and do my best to always buy from them. And biodiesel is horrible as well. It's like 15 or 20% less efficient. And it smells like roasted soybeans. And it's horrible on emissions controls. And it grows things in the tanks, and yeah, the list goes on and on. Nope. No, I don't. No, I don't. I do not want to go down that road because it's a long and bumpy and dark and dingy place. It gets a lot of people riled up on different sides, and it's not what we're here for. We're here for fun and fake farming. I've tried my entire life to stay out of politics, and now that I'm in my upper 40s, it seems that it just comes naturally to the forefront of conversation in mind. It's just like, oh my God, no. I never have liked it. I thought they're all crooks, and that's all. I'm gonna shut up about it now because we're here for fun and fake farming. All right, Duke. Is she seeing them through the cell phone, or are they actually visible? I see all these posts of, oh, the Northern Lights, and then it's come to find out they're only seeing them because they're looking at them through their cell phone. I'm like, that's not how I want to do it. Oh, come on, tractor. Get on the right line. Oh, right on, right on. I'm going to go alert the wife that she might be actually able to see them. Of course, I don't know how far north in Wisconsin you are. So are we cloudy out there, or is we? Yeah, there's no stars. We're cloudy. Reports are that northern lights are visible from, but that's in Wisconsin. Naked, visible with the naked eye. Yeah, I didn't see any stars when I looked out the window, so I think we have too much cloud cover. So I back to farming now. Awesome. Yeah, I went and looked out the window. We're in eastern Iowa, east central, central east. I don't. We're halfway up, halfway down, and at the east edge. So however you want to say that. And we're cloudy, so there will be no viewing for us. Yeah, that's part of the problem too. Is the neighbors have a bunch of the sodium lights or whatever. They got there's a lot of light pollution, even though we're out in the middle of nowhere. At least in our exact location. Go 3 blocks north and we'll be out of that and in the dark, but it's still cloudy, so. Grab this roll. No, I'm not gonna. I don't roll my oil seed. That's silly. I wish this trailer would sit still. wish that trailer would sit still. Do we have a front pin on this tractor? I think we do. Whoever came up with these swivel axle trailers, I really would enjoy hearing the theory behind it. I don't remember if I've seen the car. What's up, Bubzioni? Hug. Love you, buddy. Well, we all gotta go from something, right? I guess. Jiminy. The number of trails I saw in the sky today makes me think it was more of a harp situation. All right. I have got to run to the house here real quick and have myself a momentary break. Alrighty, I'll be right back. Ha! It was. Thank you, sir. I must have bumped the one on the actual. So I have two ways to mute. One's on the headset and one is on the controller, and I must have bumped the headset one when I was taking it off. I did a lot of babbling, and nobody heard a word. Story of my life. Let's check this real quick. We got 100% fertilized. Alright, it's happy. We're going to move. We need to move the wool. We need. Could put some food in the sheep. Technically, they have 0 in the feed bin, but they have full meadow. So they're still fine. I got to move that bridge because I tried bringing the tractor over here with the bat wing so I could take out all these shrub bushes, and I got stuck on the rock and had to do a recovery. I think it was during your stream, Retro. I had to bring the logging truck over with the grapple and drag the tractor and the mower back. You can hear me now, though, right? Let me. Oh, it's not going to let me text chat in my own chat? Okay, okay. I don't really have any because I can't buy it and I can't do any physical changes. If I could buy it, which I was hoping I could, I was gonna put a little shanty shack on there and just make it like a little cabin, fishing cabin type thing. But I cannot purchase the island, so I can't place anything on the island. Okay. No worries, man. I'm a slow typer too. Usually so you'll be able to tell if I'm on my phone or on the laptop. Because on the laptop, I don't use any punctuation whatsoever, and I can type fast, and I'll also be very few emojis. If I'm on my phone, there's going to be typos and lots of emojis. Oh, I also need to claim that $9,000 contract and see if there's any other juicy ones. Let's do that real quick before I forget. Well, I'll take your $8,000 right before I buy your land. As much as I want to try that new fast track, I'm just gonna not. I'll send that Mercedes over there. Alright, it was over here. Let me select. Alright, come here, Sonny. I need to check the food levels on the cows, too. I don't want them getting hungry. And I, for the life of me, do not remember placing a barn down here again. I'm fairly certain I had sold everything that was down here, so it's like in the update, they put the barn back in. I guess it's more of a shed, but same difference. There is something lost in translation, but I do see FS22. That's the only thing I can make out. I'm sorry. We're on FS25 right now, but I do have quite the save on FS22. And there's the writing done. Yeah, and I feel bad because I don't know if there's like a translator I can turn on or something. But unfortunately, I no comprende. That's about all I got. I am in North America, and unlike the other places in the world where bilingual is the norm, I am not. What? Okay, you just walk through the beams then. She wants to be that way about it. She'll just get finished later. Just stand still. Thank you. Sneak up on her and get her. There we go. Yay! For the number of heart emojis and celebration emojis and smileys, I'm going to guess that they like my FS22 map. So, alright, focus. And let's... Do we want to load? We have to load stuff. We have to load stuff. It's gonna happen. As much as I don't want people's eyes to bleed and sadness to ensue, that is part of the operations here. We'll get this wool moved over here. Welcome back, Grave. I don't even know what language that was. Eric the Crazy Viking. Hello, hello, hello. You're just in time for your eyes to bleed because I'm getting to the point where I need to do manual loading. I've got a lot of products on the ground that I haven't done anything with. I need to mow the grass around the farm. I need to... Oh man, I've got a lot to do. I've done a lot too. I think we've got some pretty good progress on getting some field work done and laying out our plan for planting. Next month soybeans will go in. Got onions in already, canola's in. I suppose I better check and make sure I'm not forgetting about any other fields that I may have bought. Oh, we got poplar in on field 10. That was our our fast farming cheaty field. We did that quick. Oh. Huh. I suppose it very well may be. But thanks for translating that. Going above and beyond tonight. 12 things of firewood to sell on 22. I got all kinds of things all kinds of things on 22 to do. And I still got to get that monster soybean field done. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to buy 15 and 11. 15 because I use it as a cut through all the time and I feel dirty about it. So I kind of feel like I should own it and then maybe put a road through. But I also want to connect 15 and 11. If I buy that, I want to connect 15 and 11, so I might have to go up here and put a road. But I do like having a cut through. I do like having the cut through. Is that tractor made it to where it's going? What field was that even going to? I done plumb forgot. It was right by something. Oh yeah, I was gonna say it was right by something I owned. Oh, I want brownie and ice cream too. Hey, Majors. Hello, hello. How was the doggy walk? Let's visit this. Duke, did you get to see? Oh my lord. Did you get to see the progress we made on this contraption? I can't remember. Oh, and now it's raining. Awesome. Oh, I'm kind of lazy. I'm in my PJs, and I gotta think that it's probably more than a 15-minute ride. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is, I'm not 100% on it. The rock color bothers me quite a bit. The fact that the rocks don't match bothers me quite a bit. I don't know what to do about it, though. So I think I just have to digest it and live with it. Well, cat's being bad. So yeah, that's what we got cooking so far. Right, fancy imported rocks or deep from the facets of the earth. I like the idea of the rocks because I don't like the idea of being able to see through the bottom of the ramp. So I think I need some kind of barrier there like that. I digress. I shall go do other things. Close enough. Alright, so we were going to get the wool from over here. And you're just in time for bleeding eyes, Major, because I'm kind of at the point where I'm going to have to do some loading of goods and transporting them. I need to get up to the store and get that gosh darn tanker so that I can get the milk moved. Old Walter's chomping at the bit to get some milk in that thing. Oh, you haven't seen the changes yet either, have you, Majors? We've got add-ons, brother. So we'll go ahead and just put you into storage for now. Oh, we might have a pallet of product over here by now. No. Dadgummit. It's got to be close. Okay, what size are the pallets for the onions then? Because I got 1,000. I got 1,000 plus. Boo 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 boo. It might be. Onions packed. How much is on the pallet? Or do I need to put a pallet down for it? It doesn't say anything about needing pallets. And it should be on the incoming materials list, shouldn't it? And then sidebar. I need somebody to explain to me how you lose 20%. So 100 onions in, 80 onions packed. How do you lose 80% of the product or 20% of the product by throwing it on the belt and having it run up to the bagger? It might be. We're gonna do. I guess we're just taking the skid loader. So don't judge me for this either, because this is another little sidebar of cheaty. I obviously don't have my onions harvested yet because I just planted them. But for testing purposes and functionality, excuse me, gosh, I'm getting my onions from the 82 Studios Buy Everything, Anything silo. Yeah, I suppose. But for handling them 3 times before you even get them to the production, you'd think that all the dirt and skin would be off of them already. I'm on mute for just a second. I don't think anybody wants to hear me glucking on my water. I know I need to move my small loader back up to back to here. Maybe we'll do that while this paint is fresh. And then yeah. I'm gonna throw these into the onion packer, and then we'll get in our little runabout Swiss Army knife, and we'll run up and we'll get that dedicated milk tanker. So we can get some milk shuffled over and get that running. And maybe by then... thank you very much, Majors. Get those up there. I appreciate that very much. We're going to have a conversation where you can tell me how to do it myself. We'll do that. We'll do that in voice chat sometime. Thank you, sir. All right. We'll park this and we'll wait. Shut that off there. And we're gonna go ahead. My goodness. And the frog don't want to slip out. Get this last pallet of wool out of here before I completely drive past it 17 more times. Then we're going to drop the weight. Thank you, sir.
Tell Cat it's also for him.
Chat has been delivered a snack of peanuts that the boy is no longer interested in eating. Apparently he got all the cranberries out. Is now done with it. Cranberries and chocolate chips. So being his personal garbage disposal. Get off the forks. Thank you. Alfie's all kinds of comfortable tonight, isn't he? Alfie is our fat boy cat. Yeah. I'm just driving it across the farm. And tank's already bought. It's just sitting there. Along with like 10 other things that I've just bought and then left sit there. I think he's kind of slightly being a smart butt and saying put the production to distributing. I may be wrong. Oh yeah, you keep those PC only mods out of here, brah. All you're gonna do is make me spend money. I'm right on the cusp of it anyway. The fact that Joe could change his files around in on his combine and make a onion harvester. Oh, I gotta turn my binkies on. And we're gonna go ahead and fold the forks. This little bugger doesn't go off the farm very often. Well, I guess you can talk about it and then make me want it more, and it might push my decision. As you can see, I have a used vehicle problem. In fact, we're going to check the list while we're sitting here, too. Oh, I got to be on the other side of this thing. Derp-de-derp. That's a good thing I didn't take the forks off. Because then we can unfold those. Okay. Nothing of real interest. Thank God. Oh, is that that's the swath pickup? Wait, what is? Oh, that's to the forage harvester. But why is it? So am I missing something when it comes to the forage harvester and the swathing? And why doesn't it give me? Yeah, Is that the one that hooks to the? That's not the one that hooks to the head that hooks to the combine. Yeah. Oh well. Don't want it. Don't need it. So we are going to slide over here. Oh, okay. So you can swath your crop down if you plan on turning it into silage. Okay. It just was confusing for all those different things that it says it picks up when if you swath any of those crops and throw them on the ground. Well, yeah, okay. As I'm thinking it through, the right relays are clicking shut. Yeah, yeah. Never mind. Derp-de-der moment. Okay, so then we'll fold that and oh, that's it's a little ridiculous. We'll be moving that with a regular tractor from now on. That's too much. Just burn the little plastic wheels off of it. Oh yeah. Oh, you are just all over tonight, buddy. Thank you. Whoa. Wee. There's the onion field. Nicely de-weeded. What you mean, muggin'? What you mean, muggin'? Duke. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Nothing exists. It's a figment of your imagination, nothing more. Alright, so the milk trigger's over here. There we go. Now I don't want to go into reverse. I want to get the milk. Well, okay. I have to take that to the service point here after we move this paltry 1,500 liters and adjust that. All right, Majors, you ready for the next big thing here at the farm? Had to do a little editing. It has the ability to go up to 10,000 or more liters. I know it goes up to 10,000, and I think there's one more unreal capacity selection beyond that. We got our little in-house dairy, sugar mill, and sugar beet grinder. Walter was adamant about on-site dairy. Dairy and chocolate, so you know me and how we do things. It's gotta happen. Walter needs to be happy to stay out of my hair. And we had to put that little road in to keep from driving through the farm or through his petting zoo and whatnot. Yeah, buddy, we're making some chocolate. Who doesn't like chocolate? Well, I know there's people that don't like chocolate, but it's not me. I like it. Something about this placement, though, I have to go into the main production menu to actually control them. Seems like their triggers aren't triggering. Alright, so I have sugar. Yeah, I think I'm going to step over and grab a piece of chocolate out of the old Halloween candy. Alright, it's alphabetical, so use your noodle. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, so it's okay. I'm going to turn them on and it'll just be what it is. So we've got milk in, we've got chocolate in. We're going to go ahead and... Oh, you don't like dark chocolate? I love dark chocolate. Kick that on. No, on. Thank you. And then what are we going to do? Do we want milk or do we want butter? Let's see here. I think we're going to do butter for... There's no option to make cheese with just regular milk. Am I missing something here? Buffalo milk, buffalo mozzarella, butter, 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 cheese. Okay, right there I was. Dead ass looking over it. So what do we think, folks? Do we want to make cheese, butter, or just bottled milk for the cow milk? I'm going to make goat cheese with the goat milk. Well, we know Walter doesn't care what... Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh my goodness. Yeah, chocolate's definitely happening. So, let's see what butter goes for. Okay, 35, 37. Oh, wrong button. All right, milk. Why isn't it in? Do. Well, you guys can send me all the dark chocolate you run across, and I will send you the paltry Hershey's milk chocolate. All right, cheese. Oh my God. Okay, cheese is like a lot more than butter. And I do not know how I'm passing over. Goat milk bottled, is that? Oh, okay. Goat cheese is less than goat milk bottled. Hmm. In my fields, all money and have some feed for the cows. Nice. Milk is pennies. Milk bottled is. Hmm. Yeah. So it looks like we're going to go. Huh. Yeah, you guys and your planning and just jump in and figure it out live. Live and in action. It doesn't make money sense to do anything but sell the milk straight. All right, whatever. This seems to be exactly. Either build your wings or your splints, whatever. Okay. Take care, Duke. Hope everything's all right. Hmm. Well, we're in it now, so I mean, it is something's getting made with it. I'm not just gonna run and sell the goat milk, but that's interesting that just the goat milk pays better on its face. Hmm. So we'll go goat milk bottled, and let's figure out the. We'll figure out the. God bless it. All right. So we're gonna go with goat milk bottled and turn that on. We don't have any milk. We don't have any goat milk ready to go in there yet. And then, was it cheese that paid the best, or was it the milk bottled? I gotta go back to that and look again. Milk bottled, no. Milk straight. So it was cheese. Yep. Okay. And I forget I gotta go in here. And cow cheese. Howdy, Kobe. Welcome. Thanks for stopping in. We'll do that. Boopity boop. Do. Sorry, I'm reading a laptop real quick. Something about stream's current bit rate, blah blah blah. I don't know. It's above my pay grade. Alright, so we still have a little bit of milk left over here at the cow barn to get. Watch your heads, ladies. Oh, I'm going the wrong way already. Just take this little cut through. Oh, now I remember what I was going to buy when I was up at the store when I picked up the tank. I got to get a little pallet jack. I want to try that hand-operated pallet jack for inside there to just move the stuff through the man door. Rather than have to use the fork truck to move stuff around. Use the hotsy here real quick. We're going to pretend that this is sanitizing the tank before we store it. Yeah. That little hand truck is oddly balanced. I've tried messing with it before as far as pardon me, of it on its own, and it just I wanted to pick it up and put it on a trailer with a fork truck, and it would not work quite right. I think I'm just going to take this over and leave it at the cow barn. I think it can live there. Stainless steel, so it should be alright. It should be alright over here. I'm sure my decision will change. My mind will change 3 or 4 times on where that goes. Guess I should also concentrate on shifting the machine. Get this stuff out of the rain. Soggy berries, absolutely. I think these are maters, though. Maters and lettuce, so it's all the same. It's no good. Get them in the trays up here at the market real quick, and nobody will know the difference. It's Walter's problem now. That's right, box and all. Have you seen the new ship in Walter's land yet, Majors? You're supposed to be selling. I must not got it in the trigger. That should do. In honor of the Highlands DLC, Walter decided he needed a ship in the yard. And the fluffy baby. Okay. Let's make sure our eggs are spawning like they're supposed to be. I mean, I guess they are. What's odd is, remember how I was having trouble with the egg spawn on this mod? Well, suddenly it started spawning eggs in here. And then they come out with an update that changes the spawn point for the eggs to over here. Like, okay, whatevers. Oh, you didn't hear the fantastico news either, did you, Majors? So Friday, it is looking pretty promising that the missus will be joining the farm and trying her hand at playing farm sim. So I'm going to try to keep it super simple and super laid back, and we're streaming. So I was like, you don't want a little bit of time to practice before we do a stream? She's like, well, where's the fun in that? Okay. So it's either going to go good or great. Either way, she'll be on the farm. Even if it's only for one day. All right, let's see what we got cooking here. We're going to collect that. Thank you, thank you. Me too. Oh, boy. Let's see here. Let's do a real world time check. All right, so do you guys want to watch me try to load up wood stuff, or do you want to call it a night? Gas pedal sticking. Thank you. Stop it. All right, so we got poplar over here on 10, onions on 8. We got oilseed radish on 2, and we are waiting till the 1st of May to plant soybeans. We got our cotton going here. Oh, I probably... Oh, it was all plowed, so there won't be any weeds. And it's all fertilized, so that's good. What we got going over here? We should check this field. Field. Okay, so what's the deal here? What did I hit to get the little window? Oh, no? What am I doing wrong here? You know what? I'm gonna just visit it. All right, yield bonus 95, wheat growing. That's good, but it's spooky for somebody, right? Good. Quick and simple is easy. Night, love. Love you. Okay, so I don't have anything to do to this field. So we are down to either saying goodnight or loading planks and beams. And it's 9:30, 9:34. All right, all right. Hopefully we can get it done in 30 minutes. Because 10 o'clock I'm going to bed. Ivy's hopping on, getting some stuff done. Oh, she got stuff done. Now it's just time to goof around. You going to the go-kart track, Ivy? Uh, for the amount of material I gotta move, I am better off just going getting my getting my semi and the pal finger. We're gonna leave those there. It's always a nice feeling when the non-emergency adulting is over for the day. Just cruise over here and grab this semi. I am going to cheat a little bit here and look at something because I can never remember what I need. 3 liters of planks and 12 planks long. That's a very unfortunate fact that I sent all of my planks to the cooperage. Okay. That's fine though. That's fine. We can actually go to that production. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. Go into... Yeah, I'm gonna shut the distributing off to planks. and run a pallet whenever I get them. I kicked that over because I was running dangerously low on material at the cooperage. Don't you shake your squid at me, boy. Dangerously low on planks at the cooperage, so I switched it over to distributing. Now that's doing pretty good. So we'll get those 12 long planks and maybe swing by. You know, I think I'll just swing by the warehouse uptown and go ahead and buy a pallet of planks. And then that way it's just done. Hey, you don't talk about my finances, Mr. Majors. But yes, I think I can probably come off a little bit extra. That would be a good mod to have. The auto shut off. I'm sure it would be PC only because I'm sure it's a script. Oh, we gotta adjust this. Hold on. Hitch adjustment. Slide that back. Right stick up and down. There we go. Oh, I was just about to stack all them planks right in the way of the forklift getting out. That would have been funny. Which way are we? I hit the wrong button there, numpky. Okay, breathe and do. There we go. Alright, what did I say? Oh, yeah, not there, over here. 12 of the planks long. Yeah. So I was thinking about him and Han was thinking about loading them all. But I think I will do the rest of those another time. So let's go ahead and spread thy forks. Whoa, turbo. Whoa, turbo. There, that one's on. A little touchy. And now we're going to try to get a little greedy. We're going to try to do 4 pallets at once. It is. I didn't know that was the name for it, but now I do. Be really great if my gas pedal wasn't sticking right now. I need to get a new set of pedals or go into the pedals again and try to clean and get new spring or something. It doesn't have a brand, I don't think. And that is not going to work. We need to come back with that. Come here. Come here, pallet. I think they're going to fight me like crazy tonight. I think they're going to go wonky as can be. Alright, quit fooling around. Quit fooling around. I'll just punch you into position. I'll just punch you into position and then hope. Yeah, there's a funky collision happening with those right now. I probably shouldn't be trying to take 4 at once. This is probably gonna go pretty bad. You remember who's on the forklift, right? They're definitely showing signs of no. They're doing too much bobbling. We are not taking 4 at once. Get off my forks. Maybe that's why it's being such a butt. I had extra weight put in. I said I could lift the world. Are you trying to tell me the salesman lied? They don't do that, do they? Well, that's fine. It's a family farm with less than 6 employees. They can't touch me. And I think it's actually a family farm with less than 4. 6 sticks in my mind, but it might be as 4. But at any rate, I don't have any actual employees. They're all 1099 self-employed subcontractors. Unless you're actually going to count the people like they would have to be like running the mill and the other productions. But they're undocumented, so OSHA doesn't know about them. Okay, skip 1, do 1. one, do one. Right, yeah. 4, 8, 12. Ba-da-boom. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah, they don't have enough agents to cover the area is the biggest problem. That has to be a serious thing, or a an informant type's, lack of a better word, a snitch. Um, I'm I'm only saying it that way because I don't know how else to really get the company insider. I'm not saying people shouldn't call out safety issues and whatnot. I'm not saying that, even though it might sound like it with that term. But yeah, it's basically somebody's got to die before OSHA audit anything around here either. Yeah, tattletale. There we go. And usually it's retaliatory tattling anyway. A lot of times, you fired me. I'm going to tell OSHA all about the things you do. Yeah, okay. Yes, a garage. What state are you in, Ivy? Hmm. Well, we got a good chunk of the heartland accounted for here tonight, huh? Iowa, Wisconsin, Indiana. Oh, I believe it. The man's industry. Don't be soft. Cut your arm off. Be a man. Mm-hmm. Second stack. Oh. That second stack, I'm not happy with that. So we're going to shove everything off the trailer to try to fix it. Yeah. That's more better. It's not as fancy as some in the chat, but it'll do. DOT is rude. Their sole purpose is to ruin your day. Like state troopers. I had a DOT pull me over. This is 24 years ago, 25 years ago. Company I was working for just bought a brand new dump truck, and it didn't have company stickers on it yet, and it also did not have the fuel tax or DOT numbers on it. And we were literally just going directly across the river, and like quarter mile from the interstate that we crossed the river on. I come down the off ramp and I get pulled over. And full DOT inspection on a truck that has 48 miles on it. I'm like, are you serious? I was just young and dumb. He's talking to me about all the DOT stuff and slack adjusters and this and that. And, bro, I don't know. I said the truck's brand new. I said I literally don't know anything about the DOT stickers or what the boss's plans for the company name. I says, we just got the truck this week. I can call him and see if he can run up here or whatever, but I can't give you the information. I don't have it. And they always pull over the nice ones. You know, the rattle traps that are absolute junk and shouldn't be. Ooh, easy. Shouldn't be on the road at all. They let them go because they know they're not going to pay the fine anyway. It's like they pull over the decent rigs and the owner-operators because they know that they'll pay up their fines and they'll get their money. That's my opinion. That's not like based on fact. That's just solely my opinion. This is not gonna work, is it? It's not where I normally put it, so it did work. Just sweet. All right, so we can go take this over and unload it. And we'll swing. Yeah, I'll take you over by the cooperage so you can see all the stuff that's sitting there. But we'll get this sold. And when we get the truck back to the house, we're probably going to call it. I wanted to say it was fact, but disclaimers and such and slander and I don't know. I figured I better just say it was my opinion. But it definitely is all about money. Why were you doing city speeds on the highway, sir? Officer, I'm trying to diagnose the vehicle and it won't go any faster. Yeah, would that be them hitting the rev limiter? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Where am I going with this stuff? Oh yeah, okay. I've got a story about how it's self-incriminating and it's really, it's actually a little embarrassing, but I'm going to tell it anyway. So back when I was just finishing up, oh, you kidding me, bus? Finishing up high school, I was working at Ford dealership. And I think it was a 94 or 95 Ford Contour. And just for whatever dumb, stupid teenage male reason, I jammed my foot in the gas on a lot car. And it was in park. I was just in the lot. I was a lot boy. My job was to move cars around, clean the snow off, and detail. So I'm sitting in this Contour, and I just push gas pedal, and it whop, 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 whop. I'm like, huh? There's something wrong with this car. So I go and I talk to the tech, the engine tech, Gary. I'm like, yeah, I think there's something wrong with this Contour. I said, when you're in park and hit about $3,000, it cuts off. He looked like he wanted to club me in the head. He says, number one, don't be revving the engines on the new cars. And number two, it's goddamn rev limiter. Huh. Huh. I felt about 2 inches tall. Wow, I'm dumb. Oh, Lord have mercy. You can't make this stuff up if you wanted to. Oh, I was supposed to buy a pallet of planks. Oh, yeah. I'm like, oh. Oh, Lord. I gotta go get a pallet of planks. Is that really worth using the semi for, though? I think we'll rip over. I think we'll rip over with a pickup with that pallet. We're gonna go up to the cooperage and reclaim the forklift that's sitting there, though. Well, that would have to be that Chuck and his. There's too many. It was too much trauma, and I've buried it already. But yeah, I actually had to tell a guy. So now at this point in my life, I'm a heavy equipment operator, and we're on a dirt job, and this one guy, he, I don't know if it's arthritis or what, but he doesn't walk that great, and we're on a dirt job, and normally you don't. Rule of thumb, common sense, if you need to talk to the operator of, say, a dozer, you come at him from the front and side, you know, and get his attention with a very large space. Oh, this is, he almost died. And eye contact. This dude almost got himself dead. Because, so, context, dirt jobs, you normally don't have anybody around you. It's a, big area, you're working a large area, and you're just not expecting foot traffic. Luckily for me, I pay attention pretty good, pretty close, because I have spent a lot of time in commercial and industrial settings where there's a lot more people, different trades, tighter confines. So I'm always checking my mirror, watching the camera when I'm backing up, because we've got backup cameras on a lot of the newer equipment. And I'm ripping almost as fast as a machine will go in reverse. And here's Chuck darting across behind me to talk to me about some stuff that it doesn't need to be talked about right now. This is stuff that's like not even on the radar for the next month of work that we're doing. And I answered his question at the time, And I just told him to go away. And I waited about 40 minutes to get myself to where I wasn't just going to scream and be an absolute lunatic. And I said, so then when I'm talking to him later, I'm like, you aren't, I said, I'm not even joking with you, Chuck. I said, I'm dead serious. You have got to be better about where you place yourself. Don't get off your machine for something stupid. Oh, that was another incident with him. I'll get to that in a second. I said, you don't just go darting around behind somebody. Yeah, I had to. I had to get composure because it was just going to be an absolute uncorking. Um, but I told him, I said, I literally know 5 operators that on a dirt job you'd be dead already. I said, you don't expect people to be on foot around you, and especially the speed in which I'm moving and doing. I'm not paying attention to you. I'm paying attention to the dirt. I'm paying attention to the machine. I'm paying attention to the GPS and my line. And I said, I got 17 things that I'm thinking about, and somebody wandering around on a 3-to-1 slope who can barely walk is not one of them. I said, I literally know operators that would have squished you because they won't look behind them. They won't look at the cameras. But yeah, and then the other one that I know I told you about is when he got the roller stuck. And I have one way to get him moved, and that's to physically shove his machine with my machine. So I'm coming in behind him, and I'm going at a good pace because I know my spacing. And all of a sudden, he gets off of his machine. Now, mind you, I'm in a Deere 750 dozer, and the blade's like 11.6 or 12 foot wide. And I've got it lifted and angled because I know I'm going to run right up and I'm going to push against the plate on the back of his roller, and I'm just going to physically shove him out of the soft spot. He hops down and he's sticking his head, peeking around the back of the roller to guide me into contact with his head in the smash zone. I stopped, I got out, I said, Chuck, just get on your machine. If I hit you harder than I intend to, at least it's just the machines and not you laying there twitching between them. So yeah, I have, there's lots of stories. Lots of stories. Alright, any whoosies? Exactly. Damn it, Chuck. Stay on the MF and machine, boy. The sad thing is he's older than me. He's... I digress. Thanks, Majors. Get him all riled up at the end, he'll get excited, and then he won't be able to sleep, so he'll farm longer. Ah! Oh. Yes, sir, Duke. Yes, sir. What time is it? 10:11. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I need to load these materials up, but I am not going to. I am going to take the truck back to the house, and we are going to call it an evening. It's been an awesome stream, in my opinion. I think it's going great tonight. I really appreciate everybody that's been here, hanging out. Duke, Majors, Ivy. I know I'm not labeling everybody, but you already know how scattered I am. So don't take offense if I don't say your name. But then we'll be back here Friday. Friday with the missus. And I do believe she's going to take your gamer tag suggestion, Ivy. Oh, Grave, you know what? You too. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back. Appreciate you. I knew I was missing somebody, and just, don't take offense if I don't remember everybody that's in the chat at once. It's not intentional. Oh, come on, mailman. Hey, you too, Joe. Thanks. I didn't know you were still here, buddy. Appreciate you. This ain't my turn. It's not my turn. Stupid. All right. We'll get up here where it is my turn. Snake down through here. I did find out one thing, Majors, is I'm going to have to start expanding away from the main build. Starting to get frame rate issues. Pass him, no cop. I normally would have, but I was floundering around in thought at the same time, so if I'm floundering in thought, I usually hold back on sketchy decisions. Alright, we're gonna slide through here. Just enough space. Oh, wrong turn signal. Alright. As much as I want to be able to back it in with the mirrors. Yeah, it's snuggly. I never actually intended to be taking semis through there. There's always supposed to be a little tractor loader for getting those bales, but it's progressed to where I need to go through there with a semi because the other turns are too tight or too drawn out. Oh, that's a nice... I don't know that I've ever noticed that or if it's new. Is that because of my... No, the lights are off. So, look at that. The ground in the shed and the ground in the rain are different colors, different tones. Wet is wet and darker, and dry is lighter and crunchier. Yeah, I'll be darned. Oh, that's nice. So shelter does make a difference now. And then that straw will stay fresh and nice for them. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, guys. I do believe it's time to say goodnight. So, until we talk again or text again or whatever, y'all have a good night and be safe and take care. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, y'all.